Let's look at how you can use GoodPoint to automatically grade an exam for your class. GoodPoint follows a simple and intuitive pipeline to assist teachers in grading by first scanning and processing the exam rubric, then each individual student's answers, and finally reasoning about each answer to give every student a fair mark and useful feedback. First, log into the Zanista website and head to the GoodPoint dashboard. Here you'll find exams that you have previously created. Let's create a new exam by clicking on the top button. The first tab of the exam page will allow you to customize various details about the exam, such as its title, the institution and department it belongs to, the course name and level, the subject of the exam, as well as the date on which the exam took place. In the next tab, you can upload the rubric for your exam in PDF format. GoodPoint accepts any type of exam rubric so long as it contains the complete set of questions for the exam, including rubrics that are split across multiple files. We will use this university-level bone mechanics exam for this demonstration. Typically, most uploaded rubrics will contain both the questions and their corresponding answers without the need for the fully detailed workings out, as GoodPoint can infer them. You can even upload rubrics that contain only the questions with no answers, and GoodPoint will automatically generate solutions on its own. Let's upload the bone mechanics rubric. Now, you can view the rubric files you uploaded, or upload more if you wish. Below you will find some options for customizing the rubric processing. Firstly, if the rubric document is a handwritten scan, you can select the submission type to be handwritten or typed otherwise. The default marks box allows you to customize how many marks will be assigned to questions that have no mark indicators. You'll be able to change the marks later once the rubric is scanned. Finally, you can either enable or disable the usage of half marks. If disabled, the marks for all question steps will be whole numbers. If you are interested, we offer advanced settings that allow you to select which proprietary AI models you would like GoodPoint to use for this exam. By default, GoodPoint already uses the best and fastest model available, which gives excellent results for a wide range of exam types. Click Begin Processing and wait while GoodPoint processes your exam's rubric. Once the rubric has finished processing, you can review the result in the Rubric tab. Click on a question to expand it and view its contents. GoodPoint has successfully read your provided rubric and transformed it into a digital format, which you can see here, and it has generated new information about the question using AI. The description section summarizes what the question is asking, and the results section offers a simplified final answer to the question. Below that, you can find the solution content, which has been read straight from the rubric, or automatically generated by GoodPoint if your rubric did not contain solutions. If you look further down, you can see the biggest enhancement that GoodPoint has made for your rubric, and that is a step-by-step breakdown of the expected solution. You can expand each step and view its solution, the expected student answer, some common mistakes that students may make for this question, as well as a breakdown of the marks for this one step. Sometimes you may want to change some details about the processed rubric, or GoodPoint's AI may have made a mistake when processing the rubric. You can review the original rubric file by clicking the PDF button in the top right to bring up a display of the file, so you can do a side-by-side comparison. We offer the ability to edit every part of the rubric by clicking the Edit button for any text section. Entering edit mode will allow you to change the text written by GoodPoint or insert new formulas using our built-in expression editor. You can add new symbols and expressions either using the menu or the virtual keyboard, offering you an easy-to-use interface for complex mathematical equations. Alternatively, you can edit the LaTeX code directly here. If you so choose, you can forgo the expression editor and instead work with the LaTeX of the entire text section directly, in the LaTeX tab. You can also change the number of marks available for the question directly. If you would prefer to focus only on the data gotten straight from the rubric document, you can switch the rubric view mode to original by clicking this button at the top. Questions will now only include their respective question content and the solution content, without including GoodPoint's generated enhancements. In the Rubric Downloads menu, you'll be able to download the original rubric files you uploaded. as well as a scanned version of the original PDF, where the entire rubric data has been converted to a standardized text format. The enhanced rubric includes everything from the Rubric tab, including the new AI-generated descriptions, results, and step-by-step breakdowns of questions and solutions. Alternatively, you can download all of this data at once in a zip archive. After finishing with the rubric, you can now upload the scans of each individual student's answers for this exam. Every uploaded PDF corresponds to one student, and no identifying personal information is used by GoodPoint to grade a student's performance. Much like the Rubric tab, you can customize the submission type here, as well as the same advanced settings as before. You can then review the scanned student answers after they have finished being processed. Select which student you would like to view from this drop-down menu. You can view the student answer scan by clicking the PDF button on the right. Similarly to the rubric, the answers can be edited as well by clicking the Edit button, bringing up the same editor as the one available for the rubric. In the student answer downloads, you'll be able to download the original answer script for a student, the converted answer scan made by GoodPoint, as well as a PDF where each student answer is attributed to one of the rubric questions. Alternatively, you can download the entire answers results in a zip archive. Finally, the Grading tab becomes available. Here you can change how generous GoodPoint can be when marking the student answers, ranging from very lenient to very strict depending on your preference. By default, the generosity is set to level 4. Next, you can review or change the default grade boundaries for this exam. You can lower or increase grade thresholds, remove grades or add them, and GoodPoint will resolve any clashes in the boundaries. In the advanced settings, you can choose the GPT model as before, but you can also customize how long or short you would like the feedback for each question to be. Once GoodPoint has finished its automated grading process, you will be given a breakdown of the class results, including an average percentage and grade, a box plot showing the per-question performance across all students, a distribution of student marks, and feedback for the whole class. Scroll down and you will have a more in-depth look at how your students fared with every question. You can click the PDF button to see a preview of the rubric. Question feedback will include the average marks achieved for this question, as well as which students attempted the question and who got the most and least marks. If you would like to tweak the generated feedback for the questions, you can click the Edit button. Next, you will be able to review the performance of each individual student in the class. By default, students are sorted by the grade they achieved. You can click on a certain student's name in the drop-down Student Selection menu to bring up a breakdown of their performance. This page will contain a graph of the students' marks for each question, and a distribution showing how they fare against the rest of the class. The student will receive personalized notes on their performance for the whole exam, and below that, some feedback for their performance on each question, plus how many marks they got. As with the previous tabs, every section of text on this page is editable using the usual expression editor, including the marks. In the Grading Downloads menu, you'll be able to download feedback for the whole class, which includes the per-question feedback as well, or the feedback for an individual student. In addition, some helpful Excel spreadsheets containing mark breakdowns for the whole class or for individual students are available for download as well. As before, the entire grading output can be downloaded into a zip file. To save you a considerable amount of time, GoodPoint allows you to upload all the necessary files for an exam, then let it be automatically graded all the way through. Simply upload the rubric, click Begin Processing, and upload the student answers. Ensure Enable Auto Run is checked in both the Answers tab and the Grading tab, which it will be by default. GoodPoint will take over and fully grade the exam without any other input from you, and you will be able to review the results once it's finished. Remember to sign up for a demo at Zanista.AI and give GoodPoint a try yourself.